Good morning, everyone. Yeah, it's morning where I am here. But, yeah, I got up, got ready this morning, got all dressed up. Didn't do any makeup or nothing. Hadn't even had breakfast because I was brushing. But, putting in extra effort to get ready for work. I was picking up an extra shift to make some extra dinero. And apparently my ride forgot all about me, that they were supposed to come back by the house and get me, drop me to work. So blowing up everybody's phone and never did reach my ride. So I called my boss to see if somebody doesn't mind, getting me because, I'm not far. I'm like right up the road from my job. So, yeah, my boss was like, oh, don't worry about it. It's not a problem, because I asked her last night if I could work today to make some extra money. But she probably already had enough people anyway. So she's really nice about it, which I'm happy about. But still, I wanted to make money, and I spent time getting ready, so I feel like I should be making money right now instead of home making this video. But I'm like, what else do I do? I'm making this video because I love you guys, because I think everybody should know this important information. This is about my diet. Switching up my diet a little bit. It is challenging, but I do wish to go through with it. So to make this quick, my videos normally go on forever because I love to talk, but so I am a huge fan of WebMD. So I'm going to give them their props, because what I'm about to tell you is stuff off of WebMD. I don't really read my emails, but I always get emails from them, and it always catches my attention. I always learn something very vital. So my new diet consists of, you probably hear a lot of people doing this, but I'm cutting out pork. I'm cutting out beef. If I eat chicken, I'll only eat chicken rarely, and I'll only eat it at home, because I was cutting out chicken altogether, but then too, I was reminded that there is a such thing as, I was cutting out chicken because of the way they eat. So when you eat something, part of the food chain rule is that you absorb, along with eating that animal's flesh, you're absorbing their energy, and you're also absorbing whatever toxins is in their flesh. Whatever toxins they ate, a trail of that, may still be within them. And when you eat them, you're absorbing that, and it's now in you. When you eat vegetables, however, the only toxins there are on the outside, from pesticides or whatever, just the environment. And when you wash them off, there are no toxins. So, it might just be important to know that there could be, sometimes people say there's stuff in the soil. So, yeah, maybe small traces of that. But as far as what I've read, my source was a book, The Healing Power of Food, something like that. So it talked about that only toxins on vegetables, you can wash them off. So I will be doing mainly vegetables and fruits. And like I said, for me, my stomach is very sensitive. And beef and pork seems too hard to digest. It's just something that I'm trying to see if that's, what could be an issue for me. But, yeah, I think those are pretty hard to digest. They stay in your stomach longer than, vegetables or fruits would. Stay in there a long time, which could create a grounds for toxins to build up and everything to multiply. So I'm cutting out them, and I will only be eating chicken at home, because I can't be asking the cooks at every restaurant, is your chicken grain-fed? At home, I can regulate that. I won't be eating certain fish, depending on what they eat, especially scavengers like catfish. Now, me, for one, I love fish. For two, I love catfish. It's one of my favorite fishes. Besides grouper, buffalo fish. I like mahi. Grouper is like my all-time favorite, and buffalo. But yeah, catfish is really, really good. So, but they are scavengers, meaning they eat all the yucky stuff on the bottom of the ocean. The dead fish, everything nasty, they eat it. So I would need farm-raised fish where they're being fed, it's regulated what they're being fed. Also, because the meat industry has been with us unknowns to us, putting antibiotics in the meat. Because you got to think, these animals aren't living in the best living conditions. They get ill fast. They don't want the illnesses to pass on to us, so they give them these antibiotics to wipe it out. But we're consuming that, and it's wiping out our immune system. It's destroying us. So when we do get some serious virus and we need antibiotics, our bodies can become resistant to it. These viruses can become resistant because we've been, antibiotics is serious. You should not be having them that regularly. So it's all in the meats. So now what I do when I go shopping, I love eggs. I eat eggs all the time. And look, I'm cutting out chicken, but I haven't cut out eggs yet. So I like the Nature's Harmony eggs. My mom loves Eggland's Best because, it's like a top grade egg and everything. But I noticed on there that they don't say no antibiotics. Nature's Harmony are, farm fresh, and it says no hormones added, no antibiotics, nothing like that. So that's my new favorite egg. So I buy those all the time. And when I buy meats, I try to look for no antibiotics if I'm eating meat. So I've been doing all turkey products, which I'm not a big turkey fan, but when my family's eating pork sausage, instead of me wanting to give in or being tempted, I eat my turkey sausage, and it tastes just as good. I also bought some turkey brats, like the turkey, Italian sausages or whatever. And I haven't tried them yet. I'm just a little nervous, but I bet they're perfectly fine. I'm sure they're good. I bought ground turkey instead of ground beef. So I made sloppy joes with that, and it was delicious. Matter of fact, I'm going to eat the rest of those today. It's probably about that time, before they go bad. But they were so good. We ate off of them for 2 days. I made a lot, by the way, but yeah, I think I pretty much covered everything. Getting plenty of water. Oh. Last thing before this video goes on any longer. So the other day I read on WebMD the number one, trying to get the lighting right, guys, sorry. The number one worst food for your brain is, I look cross-eyed in this video trying to focus, is high fructose corn syrup. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's in everything in our Western diet. We use corn syrup to make some of everything because corn is so cheap and so abundant. It's so abundant. It's in high fructose corn syrup, though, is just horrible for your body. Fructose naturally occurs in fruits, but they said when you eat the fiber and everything, that helps to absorb it. But the high fructose in foods is just too much for our body to handle it, because when you eat it in large amounts over a long periods of time, which it's all in American culture, in the food industry, so we have been eating that, all of us, over long periods of time in high abundance, in high levels or whatever. But what am I trying to say? I'm cutting that out. It says over long periods of time, it can impair your ability to learn and can affect your memory. I already have problems with my short-term memory. I have great long-term, but short-term is just non-existent. So I don't need that. It also can contribute to diabetes. It can cause you to have diabetes because of the insulin in your body. If you're eating too much sugar, your body's ability to produce all this insulin, to absorb it can become impaired, and you can get diabetes. And I think it said you can have heart problems. It was just horrible. It's very, very scary. So I've been trying to cut that out. I was craving chocolate milk the other day, but then I looked at the chocolate syrup, high fructose corn syrup, so I wouldn't have that. I'm not big on sodas, but every once in a while, since they're around me a lot, when I'm at work and everything, I'll want to have one. They have high fructose corn syrup. I was avoiding the sweet teas. I love tea. But then I thought about, as long as I drink tea that I'm adding the sugar to, it's fine. But store-bought probably has high fructose corn syrup. I like to start my mornings off with a glass of orange juice, high fructose corn syrup. Look for ones that say no sugar added, no high fructose corn syrup on the ingredient list and everything. I was craving ice cream the other day, high fructose corn syrup, and I have a bunch, and I'm probably still going to finish this ice cream banana split. Oh my gosh, my favorite. That's one of my favorites. But it does have high fructose corn syrup, so after this, I probably won't be buying any more ice cream. Ice cream and chocolate are my two weaknesses. And I was looking at a lot of chocolate ingredients on chocolate bars, and some of them, did not say high fructose corn syrup. So I may go ahead and just give up ice cream and just, pig out on chocolate when I have a craving. But yeah, so that's important things to keep in mind. This is how I'm changing my diet. I've also been adding fiber, powdered fiber, to my water and juices, that's going to not have high fructose corn syrup. But to add some fiber, and that's been helping to clear. So I'm sure once my body starts to clear up, my skin will start to clear up more. And this is from me wearing makeup and not always washing it off. So, yeah, the secret of mine that, yeah, I got to get better about. But over the years, I've always had acne, and it may be due to stuff going on in your digestion. So, alrighty, guys, I hope I've put some tips that'll help somebody, and thanks for watching. You guys have a great day. Please like and subscribe. Thanks.